Snow Way Out. The team are traveling through a mountainous region during heavy snowfall. The episode opens with thick clouds and a white blanket of snow covering pine trees, rocky paths, and frozen streams, creating an atmosphere of both beauty and danger. Misty observes that icy terrain presents unique challenges for trainers and Pokémon, emphasizing caution, balance, and environmental awareness. Brock highlights that survival in extreme weather conditions requires understanding both the Pokémon's abilities and the terrain. Ash, energized by the adventure and motivated to help Pokémon in distress, walks determinedly through the snow, with Pikachu alert to subtle energy shifts and potential hazards. Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle display readiness and adaptability, prepared to navigate snow-covered obstacles and assist in rescue operations. The story begins as Ash and his friends discover a stranded group of Pokémon trapped on a mountainside due to heavy snowfall and treacherous ice. The Pokémon, including a Pikachu and several other species, are exhausted and at risk from avalanches and extreme cold. Ash immediately resolves to help, realizing that physical skill alone will not suffice. Strategic thinking, teamwork, and careful coordination are necessary. Misty emphasizes the importance of planning, communication, and using Pokémon abilities creatively to safely rescue the trapped creatures. Brock notes that success depends on adapting to constantly changing conditions and predicting potential dangers. Ash coordinates his team to navigate the icy terrain and assist the stranded Pokémon. Pikachu uses controlled electric sparks to mark safe paths and alert others to unstable surfaces. Bulbasaur employs vines to anchor and stabilize movement across slippery slopes. Charmander provides warmth and controlled flame guidance to maintain safety and visibility. And Squirtle manipulates water and ice to create stable stepping points and prevent snow slides. The episode highlights teamwork, observation, problem-solving, and ethical responsibility, demonstrating that effective Pokémon training involves caring for others and adapting to challenging environments. During the rescue, Team Rocket appears, attempting to exploit the situation and capture vulnerable Pokémon. Jessie, James, and Meowth set up mechanical traps and devices to corner Pokémon in the snow, creating hazards that escalate the challenge. Ash responds strategically. Pikachu disables devices with precise electric attacks. Bulbasaur and Charmander create protective barriers and diversions, and Squirtle manipulates ice and water to control movement and prevent accidents. Misty assists by observing the terrain and timing movements, reinforcing lessons in coordination, adaptability, and ethical engagement under high-pressure conditions. The climax occurs when an avalanche is triggered by Team Rocket's interference, threatening both the stranded Pokémon and Ash's team. Ash quickly coordinates his Pokémon to mitigate danger. Pikachu delivers targeted Thunderbolt strikes to redirect energy. Bulbasaur secures loose snow and anchors teammates. Charmander provides warmth and guidance, and Squirtle manipulates ice to create safe channels for escape. The stranded Pokémon are successfully rescued, and Team Rocket is once again defeated and blasted off in their classic comedic fashion, emphasizing the recurring theme that teamwork, ethical action, and careful strategy overcome greed and recklessness. Following the resolution, Ash reflects on lessons learned. Environmental awareness, strategic planning, ethical problem-solving, adaptability, and teamwork are essential for Pokémon trainers in extreme conditions. Pikachu and the other Pokémon display enhanced trust, responsiveness, and cohesion, demonstrating growth in both skill and coordination. Misty emphasizes the value of observation, patience, and adaptation to hazardous environments, while Brock praises Ash for leadership, planning, and ethical handling of both Pokémon and environmental challenges. The episode concludes with Ash and his friends leaving the snowy mountains at sunset, the sky painted in warm hues reflecting off the ice and snow. Ash understands that mastery as a Pokémon trainer requires intelligence, empathy, adaptability, and cooperation alongside battle skill. Misty and Brock reinforce these lessons, while Pikachu and the other Pokémon walk confidently, demonstrating trust, cohesion, and tactical growth. Snow Way Out. emphasizes multiple lessons: environmental awareness and hazard management, teamwork and coordination, ethical decision-making, adaptability to extreme conditions, strategic problem-solving, and care for vulnerable Pokémon. Ash's journey continues to integrate adventure, tactical development, and moral growth, showing that becoming a Pokémon Master requires intelligence, empathy, cooperation, and thoughtful strategy alongside combat proficiency.